Hey guys, and welcome back to Tome Time Tea. This is your host, C.T. Russell, here with a hyped review. When I saw the cover for Wicked Like a Wildfire, I was like, must own book. It also helped when I heard that the main characters were twins. I mean, come on, twins. So yeah, this pretty cover has been all over Bookstagram and BookTube for good reasons. I swear, it's mesmerizing. Before I go into anything, did anyone else call it Wicked Like Wildfire? Just totally skipping the A? It took me an embarrassingly long time to see that there was an A in the title. I also found myself accidentally calling it Wicked Like a Wild Flower? Anyways, I'll just go on to the blurb. Iris and Milena are fraternal twins, so not as cool. They live with their mother. Iris, the narrator, has a less than ideal relationship with the mother. The three used to have a strong relationship back when the mother allowed them to practice their magic, but after they were almost discovered, their mother put a stop to it. She also implemented another rule: never fall in love. This went about as well as you would expect. So, the family life is pretty crappy, and then the mom gets attacked under very mysterious circumstances. Honestly, that's all I'll say about the plot, because this is one of those books that I think it's good to not know all that much about before going into it. So now, I want to go into my thoughts regarding the book. First off, this book was really slow to start. The words were really pretty, but really dense. I appreciated the beautiful language, but it could be hard to get through sometimes. Particularly in the beginning, when there wasn't really a whole lot of plot going on. I mean, the mom being attacked is on the blurb, but it takes a long time for it to get to that point. There's also so much backstory in the first few chapters, it's easy to forget this novel is also marketed to have mystery and magical elements. The mom getting attacked isn't a spoiler because it's on the back cover blurb, but it feels like it is. Possibly because it doesn't actually happen until later on. It's the inciting incident that happens really long after the exposition. Iris wasn't the most relatable protagonist. Her terrible relationship with her mother is used as an excuse for a lot of her behaviors, which was a lot of stereotypical bad girl behaviors, which is fine. Normally a bad girl character can be fun, but I wasn't into how most of it was literally done just to piss off the mother. As a twin, reading about twin characters or seeing them in other forms of media is always really interesting. I feel like there are trope traps that a lot of authors fall into. I feel like this author did a pretty nice job of avoiding those. The twins had a loving relationship that shined throughout the novel, with different powers, and being the bad girl, I was worried that they'd be opposites, but still love each other kind of twins. But they weren't. Would anyone be interested in a trope talk video about twins? One thing that bothered me, but I doubt bothered anyone else, was how many nicknames were in this book. Both twins had nicknames for each other. Then the mom called at least Iris by a nickname. And then there were just quite a few other nicknames that went on throughout the book. There's a reason I don't read Game of Thrones. Please don't make me memorize all these names. I enjoyed the setting. The beautiful description did help set the scene. It was really interesting reading about a place that I don't typically see in books. But it sounds like a wonderful place, and I would love to visit the area that it's based in sometime. At first when I was reading, I was worried that there was going to be a love triangle trope, because it does rear its ugly head. However, I was pleasantly surprised that the author mixed it up and didn't have it end the way one would expect. Once the novel did get to the plot, there were some interesting twists and turns. Be warned that it's a duology, with the second book coming out in August of 2018. I did not realize this going in, and I'm not going to say what the ending is, but the cliffhanger did make me want to throw the book across the room. Cliffhangers. Am I right? I feel they especially suck after it took so long getting invested into the novel. I will probably end up reading the next book because I'm curious. Hopefully there won't be quite as much exposition, but I will let you know next year. Alright guys, time for my tea recommendation. Hibiscus Raspberry Tea, a combination of things that represent both of the twins. I will leave a link in the description to where you could get some. Alright guys, who are your favorite twins in media? What are your thoughts on cliffhanger endings? What are your favorite and least favorite tropes in YA? Please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.